Tired. uh, all right, so going live. Um, Yay! Um, you guys know who Brian Evans is? It's like a chop guy in out here in San Diego. He does a bunch of sheds, but I got invited to one of his sheds today, and I don't know, man. It's been like a year and a half since I've shed with anybody, and I'm not very good at shedding anyways.
I've heard of shedding, but I don't even know what it refers to.
It's for people that like never seen it before. It's like a drum battle, but it's not really a battle. It's like just like a bunch of gospel drummers get together like after church or in church or whatever, and then just trade like 4 bars or 2 bars, or just trade licks, and then it's got
chop off.
Yeah, it's gotten like kind of crazy where it's like now it's just the bar has been raised so high because of that. So we've hosted a couple, and we did one here, and I invited like a couple of my students. A couple showed up, and the way that their mind started changing once they jumped in, like I'm talking young, like 10-year-old kids.
Oh no.
Jumping in the mix and like trying the stuff that you could, first of all, you could see them working on the stuff that they've been working on and like working it out, like how it fits in context, but then watching the other drummers and then trying stuff, and like it's actually really cool. It's a really great tool to help you grow. If you can get past the inferiority feeling of like I don't belong here. If you can get past that and you can like, try out some of your licks and execute, like it's dope. But like today, like if I go to this shed today, I'll probably definitely be the weakest dude there, and it's pretty intimidating to jump in and be like, see, I can do it, and you're like, like they're like, wait a minute, what? But everybody's doing all these crazy chop licks, so yeah.
That's when you hit him with the Count Basie licks.
Yeah. Or the Mike Mangini licks.
Fling.
All right, guys. We get started. So just because we have a full room and we have, I don't know how many are streaming with us live, but just a couple things for the newcomers and all that jazz. My name is Corey, and I started hosting this Chops and Coffee. Now it's been a few months now, but I own a company called Drum Brigade, and I do a lot of different things with podcasting and media and drum lessons and Chops and Coffee, and I have merch and all kinds of stuff. So anyways, all of the stuff that we do though is based on the core value of acceptance and belonging. And so that's especially what Chops and Coffee is about. It's not anything that's going to try to melt your face off or outdo you. This is about feeling accepted, feeling that you belong to a group that supports you. And that's what I feel that drumming should be. We should never, ever feel inferior doing what we love doing. And we should never feel like we don't belong behind our drums. It's something that we love to do, and it's something that we're sharing with like-minded people. So that's what Drum Brigade is based on. Sharing, sharing, your gift with like-minded people. So if you like making people feel like, you know, they're below you with your playing, then this probably isn't your space, you know. With that being said, though, yeah, we'll just do a warm up, do some warm ups, and yeah, try to make it easy, and then try to give you guys some, like, if you guys want to challenge it up a little bit, then you can do some other stuff with it too. So, our first warm up is I don't remember who posted it. Was it you, Brian, who shared that Ed something? Or was that you, Dave?
That was me, the Ed Shaughnessy exercise.
Yeah, everybody cool with that one? I don't know if you saw it in the chat, but it's really easy, but it's like it's a great warm up for. It's pretty I don't want to say monotonous, but it's like there's like 2 minutes of just like, you know. So we'll get started on that. And this is one everyone can do. But now this is this is very easy, but it's also gonna get your blood flowing and get you worked out. So let me see here. Hold on.
Yeah. This one seems more for conditioning. It's a really nice one for conditioning.
Yes, conditioning. That's why this is a great one for a first warm up for the day. And then we'll revisit our Wednesday warm up. Whoops, come on. Oh boy. Hey, come on. Oh, there we go. All right. So, can everybody see that? Am I blocking some of these? Okay. So these, oh, there we go again. There we go. All right. So these are, we'll put on a metronome. These are, like I said, these are all easy. But you see how it says play for 2 minutes. And that's all rights for 2 minutes. Then lefts, play lefts for 2 minutes. And then this right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, left, left for 2 minutes. Singles for 2 minutes. And then these down here, we'll take a second, and then we'll do these 10 each. Now this is going to be hard to keep track of for me, but we'll try it out. So 10 each on all of these, and then that's it. And then we'll move on. All right. So what's a good tempo for you guys? Should we say like 110? A little bit slower? 90 maybe? Let's get some, whoops, whoa.
The tempo that feels good now doesn't feel good after 2 minutes.
I know, right? Let's try it there, maybe a little bit faster. Let's go 90 where we were. All right, everyone cool with that? Oh man, I hope everyone's stretched out. All right, whoa.
Whatever your top speed in your left hand should be.
Yeah, it's true. See, I feel like it should be faster because these are like easier to play faster, but this is like, we're gonna try this out. If this is like just too long for everyone, then we'll shorten it up. But all right, let's give it a shot. Let me get some coffee. Oh yeah, all right. Here we go. Right hand, 1, 2, ready, go. Already tired, just kidding. I didn't explain what the notation was for those of you guys who can't read it, but you can hear it and play along if you want. Those of you guys on streaming with us too. halfway there. Nice full strokes. Seconds. Here we go. 10, 9. Right here. 1, 2, ready, stop. Woo! That wasn't too bad. All right, let's do our left. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, left. Halfway there. Seconds. Ten seconds. 1, 2, ready, stop. Hey. Not bad. Not bad. I definitely feel it in my left. For sure.
Have you ever done burpees working out?
Yeah.
That reminds me of burpees. That's like the drumming version of burpees. You feel awesome at the beginning, and then by about halfway through, you're like, oh my God, I think I'm going to die.
Yeah, those things can be terrible.
Oh man, I hate those. I'm like, I would like to try them now, but when last time I tried those, it was like I would get like 5 in, and I'm like, oh no, this is not good. All right, so the next one, if you're right-handed, then you should play it like it is. If left hand is your weak hand, if you're left-handed, maybe you should switch it. It's up to you though. So left, right, left, right. If your right hand is your weak hand, so all right, let's do number 2 for 2 minutes. This is 16th notes, so this is going to be a lot faster. We're going to stay at the same tempo. Is there a tempo mark in here? No. All right, 2 minutes.
No accents.
No accents. Oh yeah. I always have that problem. Da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm keeping the timing going. I had it on triplets.
I thought that was part of the exercise, man. I thought, oh man, some 3 over 4.
Sorry. All right, so da 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 da. 1, 2, ready, go. I shaved off 30 seconds for us too. Halfway. Seconds. Ah. Ten seconds. You can do it, Peloton. All right. 1, 2, ready, stop. Oh, man.
Oh, dude, don't give them any more ideas than they need.
Have you seen those commercials?
Somewhere in New York City on a corporate executive's desk, a social media program has just lifted that mention out, and you've just started a whole new program you don't know about.
Oh, man. Have you guys seen those commercials where they're riding the bike and they're like, you did great, Peloton, or whatever? Like,
there is like a drumming aerobics workout kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah, well, they have like they have bigger drumsticks, really like weighty drumsticks, and they do like.
Oh gosh, that sounds cool.
It's just rhythm, like it's rhythm-based stuff, though.
The real jazzercise.
Yeah, that's good. All right. 16th notes, single stroke for 2 minutes. We can do that easily. Let's do that a little faster. Oh, I'm working you guys. All right, 110. Digga, 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 digga. 1, 2, ready, go. No accents. Nice even strokes. Try to relax your neck and shoulders. No accents, all even. Halfway there. Remember to breathe. Thirty seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, good. I don't know why I'm feeling it like, yeah. Has anybody ever had to play Freebird. There's like that section of the song where you're like, it feels like that. Like you're just like, well, somebody just tell me when to stop playing these 16th notes. All right, now this one, man, I'm gonna try my best to count us to tell us when to stop. But this is gonna be really hard. So we're only doing 10 on each, then we'll stop, then we'll do 6 or 10 on each one of these. All right, so 2, 3, 4, you know, that kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. All right, we'll try it. All right, 10 each. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy. Let's go on to the next one. 6. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Ideally for these, you shouldn't stop in between. Like when you finish the last 4, just go straight into the 6.
Okay.
All the way up through the 16s.
Okay, let's see if I can count us. Here we go. 1, 6, ready, go. 2, 3, see, I can't do it. I can't count it. I can't keep track and count us in, and at the same time and tell everybody to move on to the next one. It's too hard for me. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, here I go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, we'll call that 5, 6. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, so what I will do though is try to work on this on my own, and be able to count it out loud, or not count it out loud, but keep track of what we're doing, so that we can get everybody in that mix, or I can, keep us all on the same page.
I have a question about how Dave interprets this. I mean, maybe it's not to be interpreted, but at number 4 it says 10x each.
Mm-hmm.
Is that referring to this whole block? Because it says 6 on a hand, 8 on a hand.
Yeah. So if you download this out of the Instagram chat, there's a second page of instructions that explains it better. But basically, each repeat bracket. So like when it says 10 times each, 4 on a hand, it's exactly what we just did. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then you would go on to 6 on a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, like that.
But
so basically every time you start over with a right, you're counting it as 1.
So the parentheses 6 on a hand is just basically telling us what the sticking shows beneath.
Right.
Exactly. It's just like a little shortcut so that you don't have to go like, what's all that sticking? It's just making it easy to look at and go, oh, 6 on a hand.
But they want 10 of each
Mhm.
style.
10 of each one, yeah.
Is that where you
So
were
is
counting, Corey?
What's that?
Is that where you were counting? I was lost.
I was trying. I started getting lost when we got to. I think I accidentally did 6 here instead of 10. And then I could do this one because it's in 4 and we're used to playing a full bar of 16ths. But like this one really threw me off, just trying to keep track of how many we did. So
yeah, I like this a lot. This is fun because it's like an endurance exercise of just like,
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. It's really easy too that anyone can do it, but then doing it at different tempos or doing it, for the amount of time that's suggested is like that's the challenging part. All right, guys. So let's move on to that paradiddle challenge that we were doing last week, Wednesday. What's up, Liam? All right. So this might be, if you guys weren't here on Wednesday, this might be a little challenging for you, but we worked on it. So basically, we're not too worried about this. This is just a double stroke roll for 2 bars until we get to this as 16 notes, and then we'll get to this. So this is single paradiddles for 1 measure, then paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, and then you repeat with your left: paradiddle, 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 diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle. Okay. Then we got paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle. And then you're repeating that. Paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle. Now you got 2 bars of single paradiddles. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. This is the challenging part right here. This is paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, 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 stop. Okay. There is a repeat here. So this was the goal for today, to get us to this, or to do this all the way down. So you have first, second, third ending, and then fourth ending is a stop. So basically, when you do this line, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, 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 then you do your diddles again. Then you start over. Rebecca Jade in the mix. Okay, so questions. Anyone have any questions? Everybody know what a paradiddle and a paradiddle diddle is? Here, let me change this so I can see. And that doesn't help me. Everybody know what a paradiddle and a paradiddle diddle is? Everybody good with that? Okay. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. This one, I admit, guys, is this one is challenging for me too. It's just hard to keep track of everything. So we can try it slow and then work our way up. But let's try this, and I'll try my best to play it correctly, so we can repeat and not just stop after it. Let's do this one again since we have some newcomers. Let's do this one a couple times before we start repeating it. All right, one more time. Paradiddles. Paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle. Repeat. Then you're basically repeating this bar twice. Paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle. Repeat. And then paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. This is like kind of like our check pattern. So we know how to play a paradiddle here. And we can get ready for this hard thing. Paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. Boom. Let's try it. All right, those are our 16 notes. Let's do it a little slower. There we go. Just to get us through it first. All right, starting with our diddles. 1, 2, diddles for 2 bars. 1, 2, here we go. Left. Again. I need my other thing anyways. I'm in my own head. Let's see. I'm gonna do that last line just so I get it in my head. There we go. All right, it's a little bit slow too. Let's try that again. Same thing. Let's go a little faster. All right. 1, 2, starting with our diddles. 1, 2, paradiddles. Left. Paradiddles. Dude, I can't tell you how much I work on this, and then whenever I see that bottom line, it messes me up. Paradiddle, 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 diddle. Okay.
I don't know how everybody else is doing, but I might be able to get this at like 60.
Okay.
60 BPM. No, it's fun. I like trying it, but I always just crash and burn, and then I'm just like,
yeah, it's like that. You hear me. This is the thing. We know how to play paradiddles. We know how to play paradiddles. I'm, it's this one that gets me every time. I'm just like the idea of it. I've been working on this part, but let's try it slower.
I think it's my sight reading that's not telling the messages.
So let me just get this. Okay, 1, starting with our diddles. Ready, go. 1, 2, paradiddles. Paradiddle, 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 diddle, paradiddle, diddle. Oh my gosh. Dude, what is wrong with my it must be just the morning and lack of coffee. I don't know why I cannot. Hold on. I got to do this a couple times.
The challenges of reading this on a phone from like 3 feet away.
That too, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I cannot. I
think it's actually it's a lot easier to feel the rhythm at that tempo than what we're doing. I think
that's what I keep thinking too. To feel the rhythm, not think too much about the sight reading. Maybe like the trust the sticking thing that we were talking about is maybe a little bit better because they're all 16th notes. So it's this one keeps making me. I see this and my brain automatically goes to this, and so I gotta stop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it one more a little faster. Hey. If you can't do it, paradiddles, paradiddle diddles. Okay. Diddles, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready. There we go. So it's harder for me to do it at a slower tempo. How did everybody get through that one? Anybody stuck on anything? Any questions? Anything like that? Everybody's still with us. Let me make sure I'm looking at everyone. All right, let's try that one more time, and then let's try to do the continuous. 1, 2, ready, diddles. 1, 2, ready. Two. All right. Is that tempo easier for everybody? It's easier for me. But I don't want to speak for the whole group. For some reason.
It works for me. I had to look away from the sheet music to get it.
Yeah, that helps too. Like getting the vibe of like once you figure out this, like you crack the code of the pattern, like it kind of once you memorize all these patterns, then it's way easier to just look away and use this as its own thing. All right, let's try this one. It's the same exact thing, except when we get here, we just have an extra paradiddle and then diddles. Till we repeat. So it basically loops us back to this, except we're gonna obviously skip that and start right back here. All right. See if I can do this. Gosh. Starting with our diddles. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, here we go. One, two, here we go. I messed that last one up. 1, 2, ready, go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one here. 1, 2, ready, go. Two, three, 4, 1. We did it. All right. How did everyone do? Not good? It's kind of okay. I'm getting so many mixed reviews.
Better than I thought.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm so close. I feel like it's just like a matter of sitting down for maybe 10 minutes and like really looking at each one individually and then being able to get the fluidity into it. It's
That's-
just getting over the mental humps.
Exactly.
Is
That's the
toughest
same
part.
thing for me. And that's exactly what I had to do. So if I was, this was somebody else's chops and coffee and I had to come in and just look at this for the first time, there's no chance. I have to like work this kind of stuff out. So, yeah, we were just Wednesday, we were just taking this lick right here and using that as a drum fill. Definitely. This is in the chat. Anybody, Sam, if you want to be added to the chat, it's on Instagram, and you guys can download this, or I can put it.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I can also upload this to the website. I haven't been uploading sheet music to the Google Drive, but I can do that. This is also just on the Zildjian website though. This is Nicole Casino. And there's actually a video accompaniment with this. So shout out to Nicole Casino for this paradiddle. This is her level 2 warm up. If I will say though, on the video, if you watch her do it, her tempo is like ridiculous. I think they start at like 160 or something. So it's like stupid fast. But this is a really fun one. This is a really good one. I love the Zildjian workouts, man, because they're like, at first they're like, what the heck is this? And then you start working out and you're like, oh, that's cool. This section right here is still just, I'm loving this. I have my pads on, but Monday, Wednesday, and today, we've been kind of looking at the same lick. So paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle. And I've been just doing this kind of thing. So like, and it's the same lick, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, or with the toms. Yeah, you guys can use that obviously any way you'd like. I would love to hear some new ideas for that kind of stuff. It's a great lick. Paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle. Hey, we lost MJ. So sounds way better with actual drums, not my pads, but yeah, it's all good. All right, so
I've been trying to go from 16th notes into 8th notes with that pattern that you were doing. Yeah, I was practicing that last night, and that's how musical. Yeah,
that's cool. I would like to try that to fit that into triplets. I haven't tried it yet, but that might be a cool thing. I just haven't worked on it.
It's pretty trippy. Yeah,
on the fly. Paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle. Man, what a great group we have today. It's very cool. And whoops. Hey. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that was like a thorough workout. My arms feel like, okay, all right, we're awake. We kind of jumped from like a very easy warm up, but like very thorough to like a pretty difficult warm up. So I have another one that I'm working on bringing. It's another Zildjian one that's really good. And it's already natified for us. So it has the diddles and it's like groupings of 4, groupings of 3 eighth notes. So it's like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 2 3 1 and 2 and then it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Then you like natify that. So yeah, I'll bring it hopefully for Monday. And then you take that all the way to like what is it? Yeah, it's a fun one. I'll share it. It's taken me it's hard to get my head around the 4/3 thing, but it's really cool. So stay tuned for that. How'd everybody's week go? Gigs are starting to open up. My calendar is starting to fill up. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm excited about it. I am excited to work. Like, I'm so tired of this. But like, I don't know, man. I would rather just do more of like this kind of stuff and not I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Not over the moon. It would be different if it was like a tour or fly out dates, but it's just like work gigs, you know?
Right.
Corporate gigs, wedding gigs. So
I feel like this has kind of created a new model that is going to have to be addressed somewhere, because so many people had to switch to something like this and have built, over the course of a year, have built entire lives around, sitting at home and doing what you do from home. And so it's going to be interesting to see how that develops as we go forward.
I feel like this is kind of like, it may not be the new norm, but it's like the new, like it is a thing now.
It's the new option.
Yes,
hopefully.
exactly. So I know for sure I'm going to be doing a lot of lessons like on Zoom. Like, well, like I have some, like Brennan's in Kentucky, so he's like not going to be coming to California for his lessons, like, so that, some of these are just going to be on Zoom, but yeah.
I could come to California.
What's that?
Oh, I wish I could come to California right now.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know how many people in here were gigging or playing shows and stuff, before a year ago. I wasn't. I've always just played for fun with, just jamming and stuff. So I didn't really like lose anything. I've actually played more in the last year with other people than I did before.
Man,
you started gaining and you started playing with more strangers and stuff.
Yeah. It was like cold turkey. I went from like 5 or 6 days a week on a gig to absolutely nothing, like overnight. Like within 3 days, I was like, my calendar is full. My calendar is empty. So
That's right. The great March exodus.
yes. And it was like one of those things where it was like, my dad is just saying to what?
Saying no to gigs.
Oh, no to gigs. Yeah. That fool didn't stop playing. And I do mean fool. Just kidding. So yeah, Liam's dad is a amazing bass player, and me and him go way back. So, he's like a world-renowned bass player. Anyways, so yeah, it was that was it's crazy to think that was over a year ago now, and still here. I was saying though, I went through that point of like, okay, gigs are dropping like flies, but if I can just hold on to this one, I should be good. And then that one went away, and I'm like, okay, I can do this for about 2 weeks. And then like I have to start gigging again or I'm in trouble. And then it was like a month later, I'm like, oh boy.
So you were playing. Go ahead, Jason.
No, I was just saying, I'm super relieved because I got my vaccine this week. So that means I can pick up my camera again and be out in the crowd and shooting up at the stage and not freaking out that got all sorts of people within 2 feet of me. So that'll be nice to be able to pick my camera up and get back to it again.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was gonna say you were pretty consistently gigging like 5 days a week or more.
By the time we stopped, yeah, it was like 4 to 6 times a week.
Wow.
I was on a gig, and it was like across the board, like just it got to where I was even like, man, this is getting crazy, like I need to slow down or I'm gonna burn out. And like I was pretty much on the verge of burning out, just but
Oh, that's cool. Now you can as things open up, you can maybe be a little bit more selective or something about what gigs you take.
well, it helped me to also kind of look at everything and be like, okay, what gigs are like causing me to burn out? I'm gonna say no to those gigs from when we start up again. Those are off the I'm just not gonna do them, and I'll do other stuff.
You're not doing my gigs, Corey? That's messed up.
I know it was all the. Anytime I got called from Rebecca, it was just cancel.
I've been the opposite. I've been saying yes to literally everything.
So that's what I was doing. Well, these days, right now, like, dude, I'm in that. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, now that things are opening up, but it's funny too how I feel like the vaccine is almost playing into the gig market because you'll like for me, I've gotten called for gigs and it's like everyone's vaccinated on the gig. Are you vaccinated? Which I am.
Right.
But it's like that's almost a criteria now for people wanting to have you on gigs.
Worried about that. I was worried about that.
You got your own gear, your own car.
Yeah,
Got
got your vaccine, got your drums.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that for flyout dates and tours. I mean, that might be a criteria for that, and so that was the only thing that I was like, okay, I might have to get vaccinated, no matter how I feel about it. Like, you know, I kind of am one of those people, and I know everybody's different and everybody has their own opinions about it, but I was kind of one of those people that I wanted to wait and see how it goes. You know, I wasn't definitely not an anti-vaxxer or anything like that, but I just played a gig last week and it was just a low key gig, but I was just kind of like, man, the more people go back to normal and the more people that get vaccinated, the more I get anxiety that like they're talking to me with no mask. They're all close. They feel like they're back to normal and I can possibly still get this. And I'm like, I'm freaking out a little bit, you know? And so, man, yeah, might just jump the gun. I hate to say that. I don't know why. I'm sharing a lot of my opinion right now.
It's a valid thought, Corey. Don't downplay it. I mean, because I feel the same way. So
yeah,
a lot of people do. So
yeah,
it's a mixed bag on you know, a range of emotions.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny. Like my wife is like that, where she's like, no, I want to wait and see. But she doesn't have like, it's like you said, like I could possibly not get gigs because of that. So I just want to get injected with that 4G or that 5G.
Yeah, it's weird. I felt we were kind of forced into getting it sooner than we wanted because of a work thing with my wife, but it's been fine. We got Johnson & Johnson.
Sick though?
So just what's that?
Did you get sick from it?
The night that we got it on a Saturday afternoon, and that Saturday night I woke up in the middle of the night and I had like chills and fever and stuff, and it was a weird reaction. But by the next morning I was fine. It literally was like 12 hours later I was totally fine.
I heard there's no side effects for Johnson & Johnson.
So
I heard the opposite.
Oh, really?
Mine was Johnson & Johnson, and I did. But I also heard, Rebecca, I have a theory that when we were, like at the end, right before quarantine, I was touring a lot with Aubrey Logan, which is how I met Rebecca. And I actually think I got it at the end of the tour. Yeah. And so some people have said you have a bad reaction to the vaccine if you've had it before. And so that kind of confirmed my theory. I think I already had it like a year ago, like a mild version.
I for sure had it. Like at right before quarantine, I got like so sick. Left a gig early. I've never done that. Never done that in my whole life. And I had to go, hey guys, I cannot do this. I have a fever. I can feel it. I'm like kind of hallucinating. I need to go.
Jesus.
Or you know the NAMM show was in January. Well, 2 or 3 of us that were kind of walking around the room together all got sick. But when I thought back in last January, at the NAMM show, of course, how close are you generally to somebody's face when you're talking?
Yeah.
You know, because of the noise.
Yeah.
So if there's any droplets to go out in that situation, you know, I thought, well, boy, we got real sick, so we may have had it. We're not sure. We weren't tested to know.
Right.
We had to go to bed and all that in January after the NAMM show. So I don't know.
NAMM has got to be the ultimate super spreader event.
I would think so.
Even in a regular year, in a normal year, people get sick after NAMM. NAMthrax. Everyone gets NAMthrax.
Nice.
You know, drummers don't know how to keep everything slow. You know, dynamics. You don't know dynamics, so.
I got super sick at NAMM. Like, remember that I went to that what was it, 2 years ago, Corey, when I went with you, hung out to at the drum house and stuff. When was that?
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah, that was a few years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah.
I was super sick that night. I was fine, and I think we walked around that day, and I was like, oh, I feel a little. I had to go to urgent care, everything. It was really bad.
Yeah, I got it after NAMM, and I think I got it before NAMM too, and I I got like so sick. And I couldn't figure out what it was. I had a cough for like 3 months. I had felt like a brick was in my chest. I went to the doctor like, okay, I have pneumonia. And they were like, it's not pneumonia. And I'm like, then I at least have bronchitis. They're like, you don't have bronchitis either. We don't know what it is. And they're like, but we're just going to put you on steroids. We've never seen this before. You just have some kind of lung infection. And I'm like, what? And so I was like super frustrated. Like, what kind of doctor is this? You know, they don't know what it is. And I couldn't get rid of my cough. And then I finally like kind of naturally got better. And then like after NAMM, then I got like dying, like February. I was like dying sick. And on the floor like of the bathroom shivering and like, oh, it was crazy. And then I got better in like a week and then I was fine. But then
you probably will have a reaction to the vaccine.
Oh really?
But it'll be short-lived.
Okay.
And then you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Oh man, I don't want that.
I mean, the good news about the Johnson. Go ahead.
I was just going to say you probably already have the antibodies. You don't need the vaccine.
I know. Well, that's what I keep thinking, but that hasn't been proven. You know.
Corey, a friend of mine just got over COVID, almost 2 months in the hospital and came close to dying twice.
Wow.
He said he's going to get a shot. He's well now. I mean, he's recovering.
Yeah.
And so, but they're encouraging him to get at least one shot.
Yeah. My dad just got the Johnson & Johnson and he's fine. My mom is like me, like, no, I'm going to wait. No, I'm good. I think I already had it, you know? So I don't know, man. For me, it's my decision. And when this whole thing started, I was like, you couldn't pay me to get a vaccine. And now I'm like, yeah, man, I'm having a lot of social anxiety. Like on any gig I play, I'm kind of freaking out. And so I'm kind of like, man, I've had a bunch of other vaccines. So why am I like, I don't know.
What's the anxiety about getting sick or?
I already like kind of have social anxiety anyways. But a little bit, like not like where I'm like curled up in a ball, but like I don't know, man. I'd prefer to just not be around people. And now it's even more crazy. Like it's when I'm having a conversation with somebody, I'm not even listening to what they're saying. Like I'm legit freaked out. Like I'm like trying to figure out how to protect myself, and like I'm like this talking to people. You wouldn't believe it, I know, seeing me here on Zoom, but it's legit how I get. So
that's all good.
I don't have I'm fine with talking to people, but right now I'm really kind of like germaphobed out. Like on this last gig, there was some lady that was like trying to talk to me, and I was just like, I am so uncomfortable right now. I'm like, oh, I need to go grab something out of my car. Have a great day. I'll see you later. And like,
I'm going to start taking a pool noodle to the farmer's market. I'm so frustrated with people. Don't tell me you didn't see me. I'm 6'2",
yeah,
200 pounds. Yeah. You saw me.
Yeah, man. It's, I'm trying to like, just like not think about it, but it's just, I think I would feel a lot better if I was vaccinated. And so that's kind of confirming my decision, I think. Yeah. All right, you convinced me.
When they gave me mine, it was just Tuesday. Wow. And she goes, now, which arm? I want to give this to you in your dominant arm, and you need to use it a lot. Otherwise, your arm's going to get sore. Do you have something you can go home and do that's going to require you to use your arm a lot?
Oh, boy.
It's like, well, there are kind of two different ways you can interpret that question. Actually, yes, there is something that I can do. It's called drumming. So anyway, so I came home and I said, the doctor told me to go drum for 2 hours, so I'm going to be.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, guys. Well, that's been your COVID vaccine talk today. I appreciate everyone showing up today. This is really fun, really cool. And what a great group we've had today. That's really cool. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those of you guys who are streaming with us live, you guys can also join the room if you want. Just use that link on the Drum Brigade website, Chops and Coffee page, and I'll send you all the info you need. Our goal for Drum Brigade is to reach 1,000 students a month. So if you guys want to help out with that, we have a link also on our website. $5 a month for that. $5 a month gets you into our archive lesson stuff, new lessons uploaded every week. And only $5, $1.25 a week. And we're trying to reach 1,000 people. So tell your friends, help us reach that goal. Really cool. Guys, thank you guys so much for showing up today and being a part of Chops and Coffee. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for helping me feel accepted and feel like I belong behind my drums today. I hope you guys felt the same way. And I'll see everyone on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Hey, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Brendan, are we going right now?
I guess we can.
Thanks, Corey.
All right. Thank you. Let me